It's me, your little boy, Samson. I have something authentic, unique for us choosing ones today. They are in competition with you. And these categories of people I'm telling you choosings. But don't do or don't compete with them. You know what I'm saying? Many of us know particularly that there are people who are trying by all means to outwork us. There are many people who are trying by all means to do better than us, not to do better than themselves. But all I'm telling you, choosing is you have to do what? You have to be competing with yourself. This is the world we are. Someone will do this, that the same person will want to do it. This is something that that make me to love myself. It does not matter what you buy or how worthy you are, whether you are around me, you are not around me. I can never come to the point of envying you, because someone who is doing either directly or indirectly competition with you is already what? Is already hating you. This is something that you need to know. We have a lot of family today who hate each other because of competition. We have a lot of our loved ones, our friends, our relatives who are in competition with you. And the truth people don't want to hear is that if you are pursuing someone, that means you are now pushing him to his own destination. Maybe this is your own destination. This is where God wants you to go. This is where God wants you to follow. And you are competing with someone God wants to follow this position. You got to understand that no matter how you do it, that is not your calling. That is not the right path to follow. And many of us, God have given us this direction. This is where your destiny belongs. And because of competition, you will turn against your destiny and you will just be pursuing someone and making it more faster for them, not knowing that that is not where God wants you to follow. And this is why a lot of people today are stuck in one particular place. This is why a lot of people today are stuck in one particular situation, that everything well them down, every single thing hold them down. They will just be pursuing. This person is doing it, they want to do it. One day I was communicating with one of my friends. We were up to 3 people in that place. This my friend was like, these people earn money this month, they have this, they have that. Do you know that this person build house in their own country? They do this in their own country. Sansi, do you know that this guy is building house? This guy is doing this. I look at him, I said, in their own country, and you are now envying him. Are you going to stay in that place? Even if you are in the same country, are you going to leave your own house and go to their own place to go and live? Mindset of low self-esteem. So this is why you should not come to the point of envying people, because everybody on earth have their own goal to pursue. This is why the brothers of Joseph end up in perpetual hunger in life, because they start to pursue Joseph instead of pursuing their purpose, instead of pursuing their dreams, and they end up regretting it all later. So you have to understand that within yourself that there are indeed people who are competing with you. There are indeed your brothers, your relatives, your cousins who are competing with you. Many of them will tell you, do you know that this thing you are doing, we can do it? Do you know that this thing you buy, we can buy it? Do you know that this car you buy, we can buy it? Do you know that this house you build, we can build it? Do you know that this thing you are wearing, we can wear it? Do you know that this thing you have, we can have it? They are indirectly referring to you that they wish they are like you. Because let me tell you, whenever you are doing competition with people, you are now telling them that you hate whom you are. This is what I love about my dad. My dad used to tell me, Samson, be content with what you have. Whether you don't have nothing, whether you are living the life you think that is not good enough, just be happy with it. Don't come to the point of saying, this person build this house, I will build it, I will do this one. I'm not saying that you should not admire what people do, because sometimes when I'm passing by here in Italy, I see people driving with good cars. All that I always have in my mind, and I always say within myself, if they can do it, I do what? I participate in the grace that lead them to do that. If they can do it, I thank God that I saw or I see people driving this kind of car. By the grace of God, I will try my best to work towards something that I will get the money to buy this. It's a prayer, not that coming to the point of, let me tell you, anytime you are competing with people, you are now telling them that they are more they are more valuable than whom you are. You are now bringing yourself to the point where you neglect yourself, you neglect your identity, you neglect your personality, you hate everything about you because of them. So that is why you should not compete with people, because you may miss your own destiny, you may miss your own way, you may lost your own road. So don't compete with losers. You know people who I'm talking about. Even in your working place, there are people who want to compete with you in the job. There are people who want to do the way you do. People who want to do, they copy everything about you, which they know they can never be you. They envy every single thing about you, which they know they can never end up becoming or be like you. So don't compete with people. Just be yourself. Focused on your goal. Yes, pray for God to bless people around you so that you can also get that courage. Because one thing I love about myself is that when I see people doing well, all I say is that, if these people can have this strength to come to this place to do it, I pray may the Lord also give me strength to do what I will and I pray to do. Don't envy anyone around you. Don't compete with people around you. Don't come to the point of bringing yourself so low that you start to do competition either on high key or low key with people around you. Because one thing is that you can never be faster than someone you are pursuing. Many people today have declared themselves a loser by running and pursuing someone that they ought to be ahead of. Because anytime you are doing competition with people, either low key or high key, you are now pushing them forward while you follow them. And a follower can never end up become a leader if they don't change their mentality or their identity within. Remain blessed.